Now, Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, the IRGC, has vowed to pursue and kill Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Now, this is a statement that's come from Iran, who they claim will be avenging the killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei in coordinated strikes on the part of Israel as well as the United States. They've decided to now issue a direct threat to the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Let me go across to my colleague Srinjoy Chaudhary for more on this. Srinjoy, Iran has not been backing down. Now this time they've taken it up a notch. They've issued a direct threat to none other than Bibi Netanyahu. We'll try to patch that audio line with Srinjoy Chaudhary once again. But a direct threat now coming from Iran to the Israeli Prime Minister. This is, of course, in response to the killing of Ayatollah Ali Khamenei on the 28th of February itself in a series of coordinated strikes on the part of Israel as well as the United States of America. Iran had vowed revenge, and now we see Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, a parallel army which pretty much controls the levers of power as well in Iran, issuing a direct threat right now to the Israeli Prime Minister himself. Let me go across to Srinjoy once again. Srinjoy, what do you make of this threat?
It's a very clear message from the Iranians. As you rightly said, they are not backing down. It's interesting to see that they have threatened Bibi Netanyahu, but not Donald Trump. So why are they doing that? That's also something to be looked at. Perhaps it's because they realize that the intelligence that came about the Supreme Leader came from the Israelis. And the Israelis clearly had agents on the ground. The Americans may have had taken, the Israelis may have had taken, but it's entirely possible that the Israelis had humid, which means an intelligence source on the ground. Perhaps that is why they are targeting Benjamin Netanyahu. Of course, it's one thing to target someone. It's one thing to get anywhere near him.
Of course.
So we don't know what will happen. But it's a very clear case of the Revolutionary Guards suggesting that they are still in position, they are still in power, and importantly, they are still calling the shots.
And Srinjoy, that's a statement that's now been attributed to the IRGC, which is the Revolutionary Guard Corps, which many believe has a mind of its own. It's not necessary that Mahmoud Pezeshkian, who's the Iranian president, necessarily controls or exercises any serious influence over what is, at the end of the day, a parallel military organization that used to report pretty much directly to the Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, and presumably now, after his death, is in direct coordination with his son Mujtaba.
Yes, this is, you use the word parallel. You're right. This is another center of power. You have a president and he can do what he wants. That's fine. But the Revolutionary Guard Corps has a mind of its own and a decision-making ability of its own and enough power to back up the decisions. So this has come from the Revolutionary Guards.
Yes.
And it's very clear that this is a message that is going to the world. And the Revolutionary Guards are telling the world that, look, we are in charge.
Okay. Stay with us, Srinjoy, because we have another important development now coming from Iran.